All right, I'm going to change the view. We are live for our daily live YouTube piano lesson. Every day I'm going to be having a brand new live YouTube tutorial that I'm going to share on my YouTube page. You can go to youtube.com/Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon. I'd love to have you subscribe to my page. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with family and friends. Every day we're going to come out with a brand new live YouTube lesson. So let me just check for a second. I want to make sure that you can hear me. Okay, let me come over here and see if I can hear. If you can hear me, leave a comment. Let me know that you can hear me. Okay, I see we're live. Let me just check and see what the sound is like. If you can hear me. Good, I can hear it. It sounds good. Perfect. Well, I am excited about today's live YouTube lesson. What I'd like to do is talk a little bit about how we can start to jazz up traditional music. I'm going to play simple jazz arrangements. I'm going to play, because today's Veterans Day, I am going to play a jazzy piece from my book, Jazzed About 4th of July. I'm also going to play some pieces from my book, Jazzed About Christmas, and I'll play a piece from my book, Jingle Those Bells. Now, if you have purchased the Essential Piano Exercise course, that is essentialpianoexercise.com, then you already have the PDF for these books. And I will come out with video lessons for all of these within the course. But if you have already purchased the Essential Piano Exercise course, you'll have those. I am also going to teach how to play Can't Help Falling in Love. That was requested by one of our subscribers to the YouTube channel. So I want to teach about that. Let me just come over here for a second. I just need to double check, make sure the sound is working. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to play some background music. This is actually from my single, Angels We Have Heard on High. Listen to this for a second. This will be background music just while I'm checking and making sure everything's okay. This is me playing the piano. I have some friends playing guitar, bass, Angels We Have Heard on High. Let me just double check some things. Okay. All right, we'll stop that. So it looks great, looks good. Let's start. First off, I'd like to start with a simple patriotic piece, since today is a very special day, Veterans Day. What I'd like to do is actually play a jazzed up arrangement from my book, Jazzed About 4th of July, just because today is Veterans Day. And I would like to play My Country 'Tis of Thee. So I'm going to switch to the overhead view. Now this is actually all written out. This is a jazz arrangement I created from my book, Jazzed About 4th of July. Let me switch to the overhead view and I'll play this for you. This is just to start off our lesson. Since today is Veterans Day, I thought I would just play a little tribute to the veterans. This is My Country 'Tis of Thee. It's a jazzy arrangement. Now, that's a simple, it's not too difficult, key of C, simple arrangement of My Country 'Tis of Thee, just because today is Veterans Day, and I wanted to do a little tribute to the veterans. But if you notice, we have a lot of these kind of ninth chords. I'm rolling a lot of the chords. Throughout, you probably saw that I started doing some 1, 5, 8, 9, 10 left-hand patterns. With some ninth chords and 11th chords. It creates a nice jazzy sound, and I wanted to have, you know, these chords kind of separated between the two hands. I'm still playing the melody on top. See how I'm doing that? But it creates a nice little gentle jazz feel, I guess, as you're playing. And I'm rolling a lot of these chords with the left hand. And then we go into this more powerful, stately, see how I have that movement up? And then we just kind of calm down. So that is My Country 'Tis of Thee, in honor of the veterans. That is from my book, Jazzed About 4th of July. What I'd like to do right now is talk about how to play Can't Help Falling in Love from a fake book. And I'm going to use this big, thick fake book again. I'll have a link below in the description where you can purchase this. It's the ultimate fake book with over 1,200 songs. What we're going to do is learn how to play Can't Help Falling in Love. This is in the key of F major. Now, first I'd like to play just the right hand melody as it is, and then I'm going to embellish it and play around with it. Let me go to the top view again so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, hopefully everyone can hear. Leave a comment, let me know if you can hear. Let me know if you have any questions as well. This is in the key of F major, Can't Help Falling in Love. Now this is the melody. Very simple. And then you go through and repeat that again. And then we get to the Like a River Flows section. And then we go to the B flat. Now that's just the right hand melody. The chords written above, we start with an F major chord, and then we go to an A minor chord, and then we go to a D minor chord. So first off, in the key of F major, we have one flat. It's a B flat. If I go from F to F, and I play all white keys except for the B flat, I'm playing the F major scale. F, G, A, B flat, cross under, C, D, E, F. And I'm using the fingering 1, 2, 3, 4, cross under, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is my F major scale. The triads or chords created from that F major scale is F major, followed by G minor, then A minor, then B flat major, then C major, followed by D minor. Then we have this right here, E diminished, and we go back to F major. That is the progression. See how we're doing that? Let me turn this up just a little. Let me turn that up just a little as well. So that is what we are playing. If I start off, I can do just the F octave interval or the perfect fifth interval with my left hand. If you want, you could even just play the note of the chord to begin with. See that? Now I'm just playing the chord, well, the note from the chord. This is the root note. And then you repeat that, and then we go on. I'm just playing one note with my left hand. That's all I'm doing. This is a very basic approach. For those of you who are starting out, I just did one finger with my left hand. Now I could do the octave interval and do the same thing. Now I could play the chord as well with my left hand. See, now I'm playing the chord D minor. Then it says D minor / C. What that means is I'm going to play a D minor chord, but I want to have a C on the bottom because the C is going to make this unique sound as we're moving. See, if I'm playing the D minor chord with my right hand, I could do a C with my left. There's D / D. There's D minor / C. See that? There's a C7th with my left hand. B flat, C7th, F, G minor, F, C7th, F, A minor, E7th, A minor, E7th, A minor, A minor, D7th, then we have a G minor 7th, followed by a C7th. In this case, I'm doing a root first, second inversion. F major, A minor, D minor, C, B flat, F, C7th, B flat, C seventh, F, G minor, F, C seventh, F, B flat, C7, F, G minor, F, C7, F. Now that's very, very simple. We can expand on that. If I played the chord with my right hand, I could put the chord below the melody. So my melody is going to be played with my pinky. My left hand, I'm just going to do a simple 1, 5, 8, 9, 10 left hand pattern, just to keep it simple. Okay. I don't like that F. It says to go from B flat to C7 to F, and it has the F chord written in. I don't like that chord. I'm going to play a D minor instead. Okay, what pages is it on in the book? This is not in the 100 left-hand patterns book. This is in the book, sorry, this is the Ultimate Fake book. And this is on page 114 if you have this book. So I don't have copyrighted songs in my 100 left-hand pages book because the royalties you have to pay the artist is unbelievable. If you had 1 or 2 songs, then you would owe more than you would even make back from the book. So they can do it because they own the copyrights. So since Hal Leonard owns the copyrights, they can actually go through and they can put all the songs in one book because they own the copyrights, or they receive rights because they have partnerships with the companies that do own the copyright. So, but yeah, that's 114 in this book if you have this book. But they have an F major chord there. I don't like that F major chord. It goes from the B flat to the C7th to the F major chord. I think it should go to the D minor, personally. I like the D minor better. So, and I'm embellishing quite a bit. I'm just doing the 1, 5, 8, 9, 10 with my left hand. Instead of the F, I'm going to go to the D minor, just because I think it sounds better. G minor, F, C7th, F. And then I'll go to A minor. And then I'll go to E7th. A minor, D7th, G minor, C7th, A minor, D minor / C, B flat, F major, C7th, B flat, C7th, F, I don't like the F, D minor, G minor, F, C7th, F. After you play it, you'll think, I don't like some of those chords. You can change them, which is nice with the fake book. B flat, C7th. I changed that one. It says F. I'm going to play D minor because I already know I want the D minor. G minor, F major, C7th, F major. Oh, found it, page 111. Good. Yeah, they may have had some different page numberings. This book, even though it's the same book, I think in a more recent edition of this book, they added some extra testimonials or something at the beginning. So, is it the same key? You found it on page 111. Hopefully it's the same key. It should be key of F. If not, I apologize. Now, you could change it however you want, but this is just a nice simple way to make it sound elaborate. A lot of times when you hear something happening where arrangements, especially with popular pieces, when they arrange something, it's not so much what is happening with the left hand, even though you need to know these left hand patterns, it's what they do stylistically with the right hand, okay? So they start to break the chords apart, and they'll take and do some articulations or ornamentations. See what I do with my right hand? Instead of just doing wise men say, I did this. So instead of just going from the A minor to the D minor, I broke the A minor apart, and then I did some transitions, some movement. See what I'm doing with my right hand? Look what my right hand is doing. Look at my right hand. My right hand is embellishing as much, if not more sometimes, than what my left hand is doing. A lot of times with the pop pieces, or country or western or anything, they're taking the right hand, and instead of just doing half notes, what is written there, anytime you have a half note, you can dance around and move one end to, now I'm trying to keep, if I think of it like a half note, I want to think what will fit in a half note. If you can think of it like, how can I keep this half note true, and then I can put so many eighth notes, so many 16th notes. Or you can change the rhythm completely. But that makes it more lyrical, and you're elongating everything. You want to keep, you know, it's singable. D minor. Sorry, it says F, and I keep trying to go to the F, but I don't like that F. G minor, F, C7th, and then we can go to an actual F. Does that make sense? Does that help? Let me go back to the front camera. Okay, hopefully that made sense. Hopefully that helped as you were looking at how you can take something like Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis Presley, and you can start to embellish and really change it quite a bit. Now, sorry, he did not write it, but he's saying it and made it popular. But as you are playing it, as you're going through, I want you to think about how you can take a simple song like that and then start to change right hand, start to change left hand, start to play around with it. Okay? Within my 100 left hand patterns book, we have a fake book, we have patriotic songs, we have Christmas music. What I want to do is show you. This is a book I came out with called Jazzed About Christmas. If you have the Essential Piano Exercise course, if you've purchased that Essential Piano Exercise course, you already have the PDF version of this, you have the PDF version of this, and you have the PDF version of my book Jingle Bells, Jazzed About Christmas, and Jazzed About 4th of July. What I want to do is show you from this book, 100 Left-Hand Patterns, I'm going to go to the Christmas section in the fake book, and what I want to show you is how you can take a simple song, and I'm going to show you what I did in here. This is more for beginning, late beginner to early intermediate piano students, and it has 18 Christmas songs in the key of C that I have jazzed up. And I actually have, and I'll show you in a minute, I actually have a sale, a bundle sale, that you can purchase all of this book and this book, plus one of my other Christmas, sheet music that I came out with, and it's all in a bundle for $5.95, the PDF version. But what I want to do is show you, and I'm going to play Jolly Old St. Nicholas as an example. In here, in the 100 Left-Hand Patterns book, I'm going to play what is written. Now, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, if you go to the Christmas section, the Christmas fake book section starts on page 60. Jolly Old St. Nicholas is on page 61. Let me play Jolly Old St. Nicholas as it is, and then I'm going to show you how I took Jolly Old St. Nicholas and I embellished it in this. This is all written out. This is not a fake book for this one. But let me show you. I'm going to go to the overhead view and play Jolly Old St. Nicholas now. Jolly Old St. Nicholas in fake book format. This is from my book 100 Left-Hand Patterns. This is on page 61. I know the overhead camera tries to go up and sometimes it doesn't work. But right here, this is Jolly Old St. Nicholas. This is from my book 100 Left-Hand Patterns. Let me play for you what is there. It's just the right-hand melody. Now we can add the chords with the left hand. And I even jazzed up the chords where I put some different chords that are not typically used to make it sound a little more exciting. Very, very simple. I took what was there, just the right-hand melody from the fake book, and I added the chords. Now I want to show you from this book, Jazzed About Christmas, and this is for early intermediate, late beginner, early intermediate. They're all in the key of C, and maybe that will show you right there. Let me play Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Here, I did a lot of 7th and even 9th chords with the left hand, but I broke them up where I put, instead of putting 4 notes with one hand, I just put 2 or 3 with each hand. Listen to how this sounds. Whoops. Make sure you hit the right note. My finger slipped on the bottom. We have this. It's a crushed note. You play them together and then you let go. Like that. As you're playing it, listen again. Can you hear the tension between the 7th and the 9th chords? And we have that movement between the two. You can see how I took essentially what I had done with the Jolly Old St. Nicholas version in fakebook format, and then how I arranged it and put it in this. Now you can do that with anything. As an example, here's a book I came out with called Jingle Those Bells. And this has 7 fun piano arrangements of Jingle Bells. This is more for intermediate to advanced level students. And let me show you what I mean. It gets quite a bit more advanced. This is Jingle Bell Ballad. And then we have New Age Jingle Bells. And then we have Broken Russian Jingle Bells. And then we have Boogie Woogie Jingle Bells. I took the same song, in this case Jingle Bells, and just played it different ways. Here we have the Barrel House Blues Jingle Bells arrangement. Here we have an 80s pop Jingle Bell arrangement. And then here, the last one in the book, if I can get there, it's a 50s rock Jingle Bell. We probably only have time to do one of these. Does anyone leave a comment below? Let me know which one you'd like to have me play from this book. You can say the rock version. You can say the ballad, blues, pop, whichever one, Broken Russian Jingle Bells. Leave a comment. Let me know which one you'd like to have me play. I'm just going to play from the fake book, 100 Left-Hand Patterns. This is on page 60. I'm going to play Jingle Bells as it is written. This is the fake book format, where the right hand, we're in the key of C. In this book, it's in the key of C as well. See that? This is all we are doing with the right hand. Pretty simple. Now, with my left hand, I can do an octave interval. Whatever the chord says, I'm just playing an octave interval. and I can jump up and down. Okay, not too difficult. And we can start to add the chords. With the right hand, and all I'm doing is playing the chord with the right hand below the melody while my left hand is playing an octave interval. That's all I'm doing to embellish Jingle Bells. All right, let's see, D Schaefer, the Russian version of Jingle Bells. I can do that. All right, let's see. Cool. So let's do the Russian version of, this is from my book, Jingle Those Bells. And this is on page 15 is where it starts, and it has the lesson where it kind of teaches what we're doing. And then we go into Broken Russian Jingle Bells. Now, this is in the key of C minor. So, C minor is the relative minor to E flat major. We have three flats. We have B flat, E flat, and A flat. So if you take the triads moving up according to the C minor scale, you would have these as your chords. What I did in this one, again, this is more advanced, we do octave chords. C minor octave chord. Then we go to a D minor octave chord, E flat major octave chord, F minor octave chord. See what we're doing? So let me play Broken Russian Jingle Bells. This is an arrangement I did. When did I do this? Oh, I actually came out with this book back in 2013. So it's been a few years. So it starts like this. And then we come up and go back down. It's much more powerful when you're on an actual piano and you're doing that. And then we go to this. Kind of a fun little variation of Jingle Bells where we're doing the minor, and instead of doing just the basic, we took it to the minor. See how we went to the minor there? So you can take Jingle Bells however you want, and it's fun to play around with the different sounds. You know, on the next page of this book, we have a Boogie Woogie Jingle Bells. And we do this little Boogie Woogie flair, you know, and I'll just show you quick examples before we stop, just to kind of show you what this book sounds like. We start with a Jingle Bell ballad, where we do this. So it has a nice little Jingle Bell ballad, and it goes on for 3 or 4 pages, has a key change. Then it has a New Age Jingle Bell arrangement. And it gets into this New Age sound. And then we have the Broken Russian Jingle Bell. And then we go into a Boogie Woogie Jingle Bell. Let's see. And then we go into a Barrel House Blues Jingle Bell. So we go into this Barrel House Blues version. We go into an 80s pop Jingle Bell. maybe go into this 80s pop style. And then it goes into a 50s rock Jingle Bell. And we go on for another 4 or 5 pages doing this Jingle Bell 50s rock style. So that's kind of a fun variation as well. Let me come back here to the front. All right. We've gone over again. I apologize. So all these different arrangements, these different variations that I'm showing you, either from my Jazzed About 4th of July book, my Jingle Those Bells books, or my Jazzed About Christmas book, all of those left-hand patterns are left-hand patterns from my 100 left-hand patterns book that I then teach in the course. It's just how we took Can't Help Falling in Love, and we took that and we were able to do a left-hand pattern just moving along. It's fun to play around with, and you can learn so much. If you would like to buy these Christmas books, I actually have a bundle package going on right now. Let me show you. I'm going to screen share on my computer, and I'm going to go to the Christmas Music Bundle. You can actually go to essentialpianoexercises.com, and I will have a link to this where you can actually, for $5.95, you can purchase the PDF music for Bringing Joy to the World. That is the one I showed yesterday. This is the music video. So it includes Bringing Joy to the World plus the accompaniment minus track, the MP3 minus track you can play along with. You can watch the video. And then also it includes Jingle Those Bells, the PDF book, with videos that you can watch, Jazzed About Christmas, the PDF book. And so that's all $5.95. If you would like to purchase that, you can just go to essentialpianoexercises.com. Actually, I'll include this link right here. There's a essentialpiano-exercises.com/free-pdf-download-of-silent-night. I'll include these links. This is a free PDF download of Silent Night, an arrangement that I did of Silent Night. And you can watch and listen to the arrangement of Silent Night. This is more for advanced. But this is just a free PDF download that if you'd like, you can download. Just enter your name and email, and then you can download this free PDF. Kind of gets very flowing and moving. So that may be something fun to have you try as well. And that'd be a fun thing to do. Let me stop sharing that screen. But let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully the lesson that we went over today to help you learn how to play Can't Help Falling in Love, hopefully that helps. Hopefully you can see with some of these other books that I've created how I've been able to take these left-hand patterns and start to play around to make fun music. And that is what I am trying to help you learn how to do with my 100 left-hand patterns book and the course, the Essential Piano Exercise course, to help teach the music theory the fun way. If you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what you would like to learn tomorrow. I have a lot of individuals leaving comments about what they would like to learn in each daily lesson, 10 o'clock, Monday through Friday on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon. Every day, Monday through Friday, I'm doing a free piano lesson. Anyone can watch. I'd love to have you watch it. Go to youtube.com/Jerald Simon. You can subscribe to my channel, like this video, share it with family and friends. You can watch all of the previous videos. Every day we're coming out with brand new video lessons, just fun lesson tutorials where I teach music theory the fun way. So let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully this was helpful, but let me know what you would like to learn and leave a comment below. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to end the way I do with all these daily piano lessons. I'm just going to read a poem from my new book, Poetry That Motivates. This has original poems that I've written. The one I'd like to read today is titled Feast Upon the Words I Can. So this says, feast upon the words I can. This is a poem I wrote a few years ago. It says, be weary of the words I won't. Be cautious of the words I can't. Carefully choose the words you use, the do's you do and the don'ts you don't. Think about what you tell yourself, what you harbor as fear, guilt, or remorse. For the words you tell your heart are real and can alter at once your entire life's course. The words I can't and the words I won't instill in oneself a firm belief. They dictate what you do, and they become who you'll be. I can't and I won't is what despair wants you to believe. Focus on the words I will. Feast upon the words I can. Believe in yourself and then create your plan. Now follow it through and become a noble man. And of course I put man because I'm a man and I wrote it for myself, but that is one of my poems from my book, Poetry That Motivates. Every piano lesson I like to end with just a motivational poem to inspire, hopefully motivate each of us to do and be our best. Watching, let me know what you would like to learn. Leave a comment below, and then I will put it on my schedule. Every day we have a brand new piano lesson coming out. Let me know what you want to learn, and then I will teach that tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. See you guys.